Hi, my name is Amy with Yogi Perogi, and today I'm going to lead you through what we call aerial fusion here at the studio. So let's get started in a comfortable seat in your hammock. We'll find a floating child's pose. So reaching those arms around, just let the head hang heavy. So I always like to remind everyone that this is a strong class. You should have some familiarity with the silk itself already. But with that being said, just focus on what you're able to do. Taking a break at any point that you need. Always focusing on what you're able to find and do in this moment, as opposed to harping on what we cannot do. So let's have fun and we'll sweat together. So let's slowly bring it up to a neutral spine. We'll grab the silk in front of us, we'll find a twist. So hold the silk with that left hand, right arm extends towards the entrance, feeling that left elbow pull in the opposite direction. Feel that low belly pull in. And then let's slowly bring it back to center. We'll just find the other side. So holding that silk with the right hand, right elbow pulls in the opposite direction, left arm reaches towards the back. Allow that right shoulder to soften. Again, think like you're pulling that bow and arrow. And then let's slowly bring it back to center, reaching those arms all the way around. We'll find our first boat pose. So slide the thumbs down right where your booty starts. Hold your thumbs here, fingertips out, lean back, legs straight, look at your toes. Reach those arms forward and hold. Keep that low belly in. Don't hold your breath, breathe here. 3 more breaths. Waking everything up. Good, let's go ahead and bring it back up. Just a little floating child's pose just to recover, letting that head hang. Let's add a little bit of movement into the ankles here. We're going to find another set. So let's slide those thumbs down again, right where our booty starts. Lean on back, extend the legs, arms come forward. This time just let's pump our arms a little bit here. If at any point you need to come out, just come back into that seated position and maybe start again. We're here for another 4 breaths. Find just the point that it's easy. Allow yourself to be challenged. Good. Let's bring it all the way back up. Little floating child's pose. Let the head hang. Or again, remember to breathe. Three times the charm, so we'll find one more. Let's bring it back up. Slide your thumbs down. Again, hug it where your booty starts. Let's lean on back, arms forward. This time, let the chest dip an inch and bring it up an inch. Good. Chest dips and back up. We'll do that 8 more times. Remember, you're stronger than you realize. If you ever need to come out, just come back into that seated position and then try again. For 3, for 2, and 1. Good. Find that floating child's pose. So notice moments that the heart rate starts to elevate a bit, and then we'll take the time to slow it back down. Let's bring ourselves back up. Grab the silk for assistance. Let's hop on out. We'll stretch out those hips. So standing right underneath the plumb line, let's bring those thumbs and fingertips out. Hook it right where the bra or bro strap would be. And let's just lean on back. Keeping those feet grounded down, let's reach those arms up and overhead. And then lean towards that right side. Feel that left hip push towards the left side of the room. Inhale, bring it back up, lean towards the left, right hip pushes towards the right side. Good, bring it back up. Grab onto the silk for assistance, let's drop those hips. If it came up to the underarms, just adjust here. Let's bring that right foot up and over the left, dropping those hips. You can sway from side to side, rock around a little circle. I know one side's always tighter, this side tends to be it for me. We'll release that right leg down and let's find the other side. So left leg comes up and over again, drop those hips. And just sway side to side or even little circles. Notice if you're gripping into the sole, just allow those fingers to soften here. Good. Place that foot back down. We'll step the right foot back behind us, so lunging forward. So bringing that left knee stacked right up over the ankle, right heel drives back. Soar the arms high, so we don't even need the sulk here. On your exhale, bring that back knee down to a hover, and then lift back up. 4 more, exhale. And lift. For 3. For 2. Again, the sulk's just here for guidance. Bring it down to a hover, and we hold. Squeeze that knee in towards each other. Low belly in for 4. Waking up the legs here for 3. We'll slowly release the back knee down. Right hand will come down towards the mat, left arm high towards the sky, so out of the sulk. You can curl the toes behind you, let the right knee lift, getting that runner's lunge twist. Good, let's bring those hands back down, drop the back knee down, inhale, reach the arms high. You can use the sulk here, right, to guide us. We're gonna curl the toes back behind you. When ready, lift that back knee high towards the sky, and find that lunge, release the knee down to a hover. We'll do that 6 more times, so bring that knee up, lunge it back behind, knee down to a hover. Good, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Next time that knee comes down to a hover, hold, squeeze it in again for another 5. Good, lift that leg, find that crescent pose, and then let's step that foot forward. Let's drop those hips, figure 4 again, right foot up and over the left for a moment. Now that the right leg's awake. Finding the other side. Left leg will come back. Let's find that high lunge. So just where you need to here. When ready, let's bring that back knee down to a hover. And let's lift. Knee down to a hover. And lift. Bring it down. And lift. Next time you bring it down, let's hold, squeeze those knees in, low belly in for another 5. Feel the heat building. Release that back knee gently down. Left hand comes down, right arm high. You can curl the toe behind you, let the knee lift if you want a little bit more. Good, let's bring those hands back down. Back knee drops, arms high towards the sky. You can use the silk for assistance. Curl the toes behind, let that back knee lift. And when ready, let's bring that knee up and send it back, knee down to a hover. Left knee up, send it back, back knee down to a hover. Good, 5 more. Use your breath. Next time that knee comes down, hold at the hover, squeeze. Don't wear the stress in your face. Release the back knee down. Place your hands down, tabletop position. With the hands down, let's drop the belly, open the chest, inhale. And round, exhale. 2 more, drop the belly, open. And round. Last one. Curl your toes, lift the hips forward. Down dog just as a transition. Walk your hands back down to your toes. Slowly roll all the way swing it back and forth. Trap the arch of that right foot in. Feel the left toes point forward. And just stretch out the hamstrings, pull it a little closer towards you. Right femur plugs in towards your hip. Adding a little bit of movement, shift forward. And back, exhale. 2 more times. Last one. Dancer transition. Heel comes in, grab the silk. We'll kick it with the left leg, right leg comes out. Reach your arms through. Grab onto the silk behind you and just let that leg lift behind. So kicking the heel up towards the sky. You might even walk your hands down a little bit more. Bringing it back to neutral. Let's hop that right foot forward. Airplane. Soar the arms back behind you. Keep the bend into that front leg. Squeeze the shoulders back. We'll bring that back knee in and kick it back. You can always place the hands down if you need. 5 more like this. Strengthening that right hamstring as it holds us stable here. For 2, 1. Place your hands to heart center. Straighten this right leg. Bend into it. 6 more. If you lose balance, hands can come to the ground. For 5. Slow and steady. For 3. Good. Place those hands down. Drop the right knee gently down. Just wag your tail. Sway that left foot from side to side. Working into the wrists a little bit here. Let's place those hands down. Curl your right toes behind you. So we're 3-legged down dog. You can lift that left leg so you don't even need that silk, or you can just let it rest right into the ankle. It's up to you. I'm going to offer some variations. So when ready, inhale, shift forward into your 3-legged plank. Exhale, lift the hips high. Second option, inhale, shift forward, right leg might lift. Bring it back down, hips lift high. For the last 3, maybe inhale, shift forward, right leg lifts high towards the sky. Slowly bring it back down, 3-legged down dog. 2 more times. Last one. Good, slowly shift forward, release the right knee down. Let's come down towards the forearms. So it's hugging distance apart. Interlace those fingertips or keep them parallel, whatever you prefer, but push them out away. Finding our forearm plank, right foot comes into the silk. On the count of 5, we're going to find that pike position. So hips up over the shoulders, slowly. Push them out away, hold. Slowly bring it on back, forearm plank. We'll find 4 more like that. Don't let the shoulders collapse. For 3. You got it. For 2. Last one, push yourself. Take a break whenever you need, but you know you got it. Release right knee down. Come up to the hands, sway that back foot from side to side. Let's release that left leg down. Curl your toes, lift the hips high. This time let's tiptoe all the way up towards those fingertips. Inhale, lengthen. Fold, exhale. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulders roll back and down. Let's find that silk directly behind us again. Hook it right in the bra or bro strap. Drop your hips. Let's find that figure 4 on the left side. So left foot comes up and over. Little moment to catch your breath again. Good. Left foot comes down. Let's lean on back. Inhale, reach the arms high. Lean towards the left. Back to center, inhale. Towards the right. Back to center. Grab onto the silk. let's pull ourselves all the way up. We're gonna find our booty wrap before we find the other side. So facing the silk, shake it out as much as you can. Bring that left hand through the center, find the edge with that right, finding the folded part in front. We'll step in front, place both thumbs in, and just grab one handful as you step underneath where those two holes where the plumb line is, and hop on in. Reach your arms all the way around here. Walking us through that booty wrap, let's bicycle kick until it traps right where our butt starts. Slide your thumbs down, hook it where your booty starts. Hold on. When ready, let's lean back, feet come out wide, and clap your feet together. From here, just place your hands down, walk towards the front of your mat, and just sway from side to side. You can let your head hang. Remember to breathe when you're upside down. If at any point you need to come up, just come on up. Don't wait until I tell you when to come up. From here, let's bring those hands behind the head. Hug those knees in. Let's see if we can crunch up. Inhale and exhale, lower. Good. 6 more. Inhale, exhale, lower. 4, 5. Keep going at your own pace. Don't crunch your chin towards the chest. Last one. Awesome. Place those hands down. Walk towards the top of the mat. Look up. You could even take a deep inhale. Side out. One more deep inhale. Side out. Good. Let's slowly walk our hands on back. This time, slide your feet up as high as you can. Keep them turned in. Arms are reaching ahead of you from your face, right? Let's inhale. Slowly come up as high as you can. You touch your toes and slowly come on down. 4 more. Let's lift as high as you can and lower. 4, 3. 4, 2. Last one. I had to use momentum. And then bring your feet to touch. Chin to chest. Grab underneath the knee crease. Kick your feet up and come all the way up. Take a sip of water if you need it. In the meantime, we'll grab that silk in front of us. Swing it back and forth, back and forth. Trap the arch of that left foot in. Right toes point forward. Let's stretch out the hamstring on this left side. Shift forward, inhale. Back, exhale. 2 more. Dancer transition. Left foot in. Right foot kicks it. Left foot out. Reach your arms around. Let's find that dancer. Grab onto the silk behind you, leg lifts. You can walk the hands back a little bit more if you'd like. Slowly bring it back to neutral. Hop that foot forward. Airplane. Bending that knee slightly, arms come back behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades. When ready, back knee in and extend. Back knee in. Good, 5 more. Hands can come to heart center. Let's straighten the left leg and bend. Straighten and bend. 5 more. Last 2, you got it. Place your hands down, drop that left knee down, wag your tail. We're going to find that same thing that we found before, just now on that left side. So with those hands planted down, curl your left toes. Just enjoy this 3-legged down dog for a second. Right leg soars high. And 5 times. Let's inhale, shift forward, 3-legged plank. Hips lift high, 3-legged down dog. Let's shift forward, left leg might lift. And bring it down, hips high. For 3, maybe you shift forward, left leg lifts high. Bring it back down. For 2. And last one. Good, shift forward, release that left knee down. We'll come down towards those forearms again. Parallel or interlace, doesn't matter to me, but hugging distance apart. Right leg stay strong, left leg into the silk. Low belly in. Send the silk towards the right as far as you can for 5. Keep pushing the mat away. 4. Back to center now towards the left as far as you can for 5. Keep pushing it towards those forearms for 4. 3. Back to center. Release any knee down. Come up to the hands. Release the other knee down. Child's pose. Bum down towards the heels. Arms forward. We'll just wave from side to side. Good. Let's go ahead, shift back forward. We'll find ourselves on our butts. So right underneath the silk. The silk is right up over our hips. Let's find ourselves on our backs. And as you're here, bring your feet into the silk. So heels in, toes out. I always call it monkey toes. You might have to shift your butt a little bit further forward. And just sway those hips, those legs from side to side. We'll find some bridge lifts here. Hands plant down beside you. Let's lift your hips, inhale, and bring it down. Good, 6 more times like that. Engaging the glutes. Keep breathing. Hold this lift on the next one. Drop the hips halfway, and then all the way. Lift half and up. Half and down. Half and up. Half and down. Good, 3 more times like that. So half and down, that's 1. Half and up. Half and down. 1 more. Good, release the hips down. Just sway those hips from side to side. We're gonna add another layer here. So with the feet still in the silk, let's lift the hips up. Right leg will lift high towards the sky, or left leg will lift high towards the sky. Hips are even. Drop the hips an inch and lift an inch. Drop an inch, lift an inch. 8 more. For 5. Notice how much work you're feeling it in that right leg. For 3, 2, 1. Left foot comes into the silk. Right leg high towards the sky. Take your time to make sure the hips feel even. Drop an inch, lift an inch. For 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing, you got it. For 3, 2, 1. Place the feet down into the silk, hips down, and sway the feet from side to side. I scoot away, so come up a little bit closer here. We're going to find a little bit of aerial bicycles in the silk. So right leg stays in the silk, left leg will come out. Place the hands behind the head. Remember, no chin to chest. Try to find that space here. And right elbow will reach towards the left, and then we switch. Right leg still stays in the silk. So we'll switch and switch. Keep going just like this. Don't give up. You're here. You can it. And hold, left elbow to right knee. Try to lift the shoulder blades up a little bit more for another 4. Smile, you got it for 3. Good, 5 more cycles. So when ready, switch. And then hold the opposite, right elbow to left knee. Lift the upper body a little bit more for another 5, 4, 3. Perfect. Let's bring that head down. Left leg comes into the silk, right leg out. Let's bring that muscle memory. Left elbow, right knee. And when ready, let's switch. And switch. Keep going just like this. Try to keep the shoulder blades up and off. Right elbow meets left knee. Lift the shoulder blades up for another 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep going. Let's switch again. And we hold left elbow, right knee. Lift the upper body more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome job. Let the head release. Both feet into the silk. Sway those feet from side to side. So you're going to find one of my favorite transitions are swing set. So when ready, lift the hips up, trap it underneath your knee crease. Chin to chest, grab above the knees. Let's climb all the way up, and then hop on it. Let's take the silk in front of us. Swing it back and forth, trap the arch of that right foot in. Right foot comes in, left toes point towards the left, arms high towards the sky. Keep that right knee high towards the ceiling. We'll lean towards the silk and lift. 6 more times like that. This next one, I want you to hold this little hover. Feel that left hip push towards the back of your mat. And then bring it back up, rotate your body towards the front. Slide this silk all the way up towards your thigh, just past the knee. And mine's perfectly folded. I actually like to slide it up as high as I can. We're going to transition into our side plank. So if we have too much fabric, it tends to bunch. So from here, rotate your body towards the left, maintaining tension. Place your hands down, hop that left foot a little bit further forward. You can keep a bend or start to lean back, get that hamstring stretch, let the head hang. Working into that side plank, bend slightly. We'll place the hands down, step the left foot as far back on your mat as you can, maintaining tension in the right leg. Left hand plants in front of the face. Left toes pivot towards the side, but still towards the back of the mat. Right arm high. When ready, keep lifting the hips, possibly lift that left leg, and tap the floor. Lift and tap. 3 more of this variation. Really lift the hips. If this felt okay, maybe keep that leg lifted. Right elbow, left knee, and extend. Right elbow, left knee, and extend. 3 more. Awesome. Place those hands down. Hop that left foot. Now, what is the back of our mat? Slide that silk down towards the ankle. Find that runner's lunge. Hold here. Feel that right hip roll down. We'll find that 3-legged plank. Left leg comes back towards the back of your mat and hold. Low belly and tuck your butt slightly. Let's work on hip flexor strength. Left leg lifts. Tap the floor. Try not to drop. For 6. For 5. You can also do this on your forearms. Good. Drop that left knee down. Sway that back foot from side to side. Let's release that right knee down. Find your seat right underneath that silk, so we're now facing the back. From here, silk right underneath the hips. Arms come forward. You can also hold the silk. We're going to work on our boat. So shins parallel or legs extend. Again, you can hold this, but keep your chest lifted. Make this feel easy. Let's bring it down to a hover. Look at your toes. Keep the low back down. You can also support the neck with your hands for 5. Boat pose, let's lift. You can for another 5. Life is so much easier when you smile. Good. From here, just place the soles of the feet down. You can use the silk to assist you. Let's come all the way up. With our feet underneath our plumb line, grab the silk, shoulder distance apart, feet hip distance apart, hinge forward 90 degrees. We'll find some cat-cows here. Inhale, look up towards the sky. And round the back, belly pulls in. 4 more. Last one. Find that flat back, hug the fist up and over the head. Really getting into the chest, the triceps. You can sway from side to side if that feels nice. Extend those arms forward. Let's slowly roll it all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Perfect, so now we're just gonna reverse it. So let's take the silk in front of us, swing it back and forth, back and forth. Let's now trap the left foot in. Right toes pivot towards the right. Left knee high towards the sky. Arms reach towards the ceiling. Let's lean towards the silk. And we lift. 6 more. This next time you fold, I want you to hover right up over the silk. Feel the arms really reach. Right quad engaged. Bring it back up. Rotate your body back towards the silk. Slide that silk all the way up the leg. Remember, we're prepping for that side plank, so I don't like to have a lot of fabric bunched up. Rotate your body now towards the front of your mat, maintaining tension. I always personally like to hop that right foot a little bit further forward, letting that head hang. Be mindful of the hamstring. If you need a slight bend, that's okay. The silk will make you go a little bit deeper, so pay attention to that. Working on that side plank, place those hands down. Really take your time to send that right leg far back. Right hand plants in front of the face. Right toes now point towards the side. Push the hips up. Left leg strong and active. Left arm high. Lift the bottom leg maybe and bring it down. For 4, 3, 2. Hold the lift. Left elbow, right knee. Might crunch it in. And extend. For 4. Push yourself, you got it. For 3. For 2. You never know unless you try. Awesome. Place those hands down. Hop that right foot towards the top of your mat. Runner's lunge. Sliding that silk down towards the ankle. And we just hold for a moment. Three-legged plank. Let's slide that right foot back on your mat. Push the mat away. Strengthening the hip flexors. Right leg lifts. And tap. For 6. Try not to jump. Even if it's just a little lift. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that knee down. Release the right knee down. Find a seat. All right. So now aerial allows you to work into every part of your body. So we're going to work on some pull-ups here. So again, silk right underneath. We're going to go through 2 sets. So we're going to find a set of 5 and then another set of 5. So start with the soles of the feet down, knees high. You can grab the silk just like this. Personally, I like to reach my arms through and around and elbows in. Soles of the feet down. Lean slightly back. Keep the elbows in. When ready, lift and lower. For 4, do your best. I'm simply counting. For 3. For 2. And 1. Great job. Bring it back down. Just release for a second. Reach that left arm across the body. The silk might whack you in the face. And let's switch. If that was challenging, stay with that. If you want a little bit more, maybe test the waters. So legs can extend. Same thing, I like to reach my hands under, around, and through. Elbows in. When ready, let's lift for 5, 4. Push yourself, you got it. 3, 2. Last one, and that's over. Let's go ahead. This time, right arm comes forward. Left arm binds underneath. Lift the elbows up slightly, fingertips away, a little eagle action here. Little TLC for the shoulders. Release, left arm forward, right arm binds underneath. Lift those elbows up, palms away. Good, let's release it out, shake it out. Grab the silk for assistance. let's come all the way up towards standing. So getting back into that silk here, let's grab the silk in front of us, swing it back and forth, trap the arch of that right foot in, dancer transition, heel comes in, left leg kicks, right foot out, reach those arms around, and let's hop forward. So finding our crescent pose, arms high towards the sky. Personally, for my body, I like to keep a bend through the back leg. Arms high towards the sky or heart center. We're going to add some lunges, so little bend here, and lift. Little bend, and lift. For another 8. Good. From here, if you want a little bit more, maybe we rise to the ball of that right foot and bring it down. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Airplane, arms back behind you. Little bend through this, right leg, squeeze the shoulder blades, left leg strong. You got it. Let's place those hands down. Release that right knee down. Just sway that back foot from side to side for a moment. So we've been working on this quite a bit in the studio, so now you guys can work with it online as well. So from here, you're going to bring that 3-legged dog position that we worked on earlier, but we're going to try to tap the wrist with the right toes to the wrist. So when you curl those toes, lift the hips. Keep this right leg straight. So shift forward as far as you can with the right leg straight, even if it stays here. Otherwise, maybe tap, bring it back 3-legged down dog. We'll do that 2 more times. Try to shift forward as far as you can. Take your time and send it back. Even if you only go an inch, that's fine. It will get better with practice. And bring it back. Drop that right knee down. Drop the left. We'll stretch out the wrists after that. Top of the hands down, fingertips face towards you. Cat-cow like this. Inhale, open. And round. Last one. Bring those hands back to neutral. Just shake them out here. We'll find ourselves on our butts. And we're going to work into what we call the Aladdin. So from here, with your bum right underneath where the silk lies, right in line with your hips, we're going to bring those arms underneath and around, elbows in. Let's start with those legs crossed, knees in, elbows in. So try not to jump, but feel the action of the arms pulling down. And just maybe we can hover the booty. So when ready, let's lift for 5, 4. Even if you're not going anywhere, just try it. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Extend those feet, a little forward bend. Of course, we need to try again. So whatever leg was crossed on top changes. So left over right. Arm reaches underneath and around, elbows in. When ready, let's lift for 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome job. Release it down. Extend those legs one more time and fold. Let's find ourselves on our backs, finding that same set transition. So feet into the silk. Let's lift our butt, slide it underneath the knee crease, chin to chest. Grab the silk above the knees. Let's climb all the way up and hop on out. We'll take the silk in front of us, swing it back and forth. Trap the arch of that left foot in. Dancer transition, right foot kicks, left leg out. Reach the arms through and hop your body forward. So make sure that you feel stable here, especially since we find quite a bit of lunges. When ready, let's add a bend and lift for 9. Find your focal point. For the last 5, maybe you add a rise to the toes. It plays with your balance as well. So take your time. This side's harder for me. For 2, 1. Good. Find your airplane. Arms back behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Place your hands down. Let's release the left knee down. Just sway that back foot from side to side. We're going to find that 3 times with the hips, or tapping the left foot to the left wrist if we're able. So curl the toes behind you, lift the hips high. Push into your hands. In fact, look at your fingertips. When ready, shift forward. Left leg might tap. Bring it back 3-legged down dog. 2 more, give it your best. Really push the mat away for 2. Last one. Awesome job. Shift forward, drop the left knee down, drop the right knee down. Curl your toes, lift the hips, down dog. Walk back down towards your toes. Slowly roll all the way up, 1 vertebrae at a time. With this look right in front of you, step underneath where your midline is. We're going to bring those heels in, toes out. Make sure the knees cross over your toes. Arms shoulder distance. Let's find a squat. So no butt out, chest forward. Try to find it in and tucking your butt slightly. Good. So from here, we'll add a bend and just lift. We'll do little pulses like this for another 8. The smaller the movement, the more you'll feel. Notice if the chest starts coming forward, bring it back. Add a little bend here, rise to the balls of the feet, lower the heels. Good, for another 9. Your legs may start to shake, just means you're alive, you're working. Butt forward, chest lifts. We're halfway there here, you got it. For another 2. And 1, back to the pulses, up and down, heels down. 8. Stay with me for 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, might shake it out. We'll now bring those heels in, toes out. This is my favorite, but least favorite. So heels in, toes out. Again, make sure the knees point in the direction of the toes. Shift your weight forward. So the back is about 90. You might have to walk slightly back a little. Heels in, toes out. Bend the knees. Keep a bend in the right leg. Left leg back behind you. We'll lift the top leg and tap. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Keep going like that. Keep a bend in the right. Keep the top leg lifted. Now just little pulses with the top leg for another 5. Deep bend through the right. Keep the bend in the right leg. Left knee comes out wide and close it in. Good. Bring it out and in for 8. Low belly in. That right leg should be feeling it for 5. 4. Stay with me. 3, 2. Hold the lift, low pulses with the left leg. Try not to bounce. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down, come all the way up. Shake it out. All right, so we don't have time to process. Let's bring those heels and toes out. Shift forward. Bend deeply. Right leg back behind you. When ready, let's lift the right and tap. Deep bend through the left. Hold the lift, pulse with the top leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway there. Bring the knee out wide, close it in. Bring it out and in. Stay with me. You got it, push yourself for 2. We're gonna hold the lift and little pulses for 5, 4, it's almost over. 3, 2, 1, release it down, come all the way up, shake it out. We'll take this silk, great job guys. Swing it back and forth. Trap the arch of that right foot in. Right foot stays in, left toes pivot towards the side. Reach those arms high towards the sky, and just lean towards the silk for a second. Catch your breath. Bring it back up. I want you to bring the left toes out slightly. Make sure that the left knee points in that direction. Arms forward. We're going to bend and lift. Bend and lift. For another 5. Keep reaching that right knee high. Good. Bring it back, facing towards the silk. Dancer transition. Left foot hooks. Right foot out. Reach your arms through. Hop forward. Find your warrior 3 this time. So hands to heart center, left leg strong and straight back behind you. Reaching those arms down, low belly in. Tap the floor if you're able. Lift straight back up with a flat back. For another 6. hands down, bend that front knee, in fact, hop it forward a little bit, and then just lean back. Get that hamstring stretch, let the head hang. Bring it back slightly forward, release that right knee down, release the left knee down. We're just gonna reverse it. So bring that right foot into the sill, curl the toes behind you, hop that foot forward, and then find your warrior three. So right hip rolls down, find your balance, arms come forward. We'll tap and lift. Take your time. Good, place those hands down, step the left foot a little bit further forward, finding that hamstring stretch on this side. Shift forward, bend that knee slightly, release that left knee down, release the right knee, curl your toes, lift the hips, walk back down towards your toes. Let's slowly shift all the way back up towards standing. So finding that left stretch on that left side real quick, we'll bring that left foot forward. Left toe stays in, right toes pivot towards the side. Reach the top arm up and just lean towards that left side. Good, finding those lunges. Rotate the right toes out. Always careful with those knees. Knees point the direction. Arms forward. Let's bend and lift. Bend. Try not to bring the chest forward and butt back. Try to stay in line for 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it all the way back up. Rotate your body towards me. Let's release that left leg down. Shake it out. Replace that silk directly behind us. So feet underneath where those two holes meet. Let's hook it in where the bra or bro strap is. Let's drop our seat here. So the same thing that we found with the Aladdin on the ground, we're going to incorporate here. So reach your arms forward, thumbs in, elbows in. So elbows point in the same direction as your knees. Let's cross the right leg up and over. So try not to jump, but feel the elbows pull down. When ready, lift the knees up, even hover the feet off the ground. Maybe it goes up a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Feet down, lean back, take a breath. Second set. Let's drop those hips. Thumbs in, fingertips, or thumbs in, fingertips around, elbows in. Cross your left over the right. When ready, maybe the feet hover or lift, 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 lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Let's lean back. Take a moment. Final one. Shift forward. As we've come here, very important, keep those hips dropped. It will make your life easier. Elbows in, maybe lift the knees up, maybe the legs extend for 5, 4, stay with it, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, lean back. Place the hands behind the head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, elbows in. 4 more. Recognize all the hard work you're putting into your body. Good, let's go ahead, grab onto the silk, let's pull ourselves all the way up. So last set here, it's going to involve our shoulder stand with some core work from here. So we're going to put on our capes, shake out the silk, just make sure there's no folds. You'll place both thumbs in, fingertips out. You're going to fold your left hand down, left elbow up. Right hand down, right elbow up. Slide your thumbs up, keep holding onto the grip. So your shoulders should be protected. Step underneath here, look down. When ready, you're going to lift those legs high towards the sky. Take your time. You might stay like this. Feet can stay in like this, or otherwise, see if you can bring the feet down. You might be swinging a lot like I am, as low as you're able to, and then bring it back up towards the sky. Hold here. You might do that a few more times. I'm swinging a lot, so I'm going to hold here for another 5. You can either end back up in the silk, otherwise, let's bring the legs either slowly, as slow as you can, down towards the ground. Good, great job. Take a sip of water if you need. Otherwise, we'll bring the silk back in front of us. We'll stretch it out. Swing it back and forth. Trap the arch of that right foot in. Hop that foot over towards the left, or towards the right side. Hold that silk with the left. And send it across your body. Left toes point forward. Right hip anchors down. Right arm can even come back behind you. Take a moment, notice how it feels to have your feet back on the ground for at least one foot. Good, grab onto the silk, add a slight bend. Let's hop back underneath it. We'll find a supported pigeon. So bring that heel in knee wide, or extend that foot out and slide it just past your knee crease, which personally I like to do, letting my knee be supported by the silk. And grab onto the silk, pull it away. Just find a nice stretch here into the hips. Just remembering to breathe. And then the heart rate slow down a bit. Good, let's go ahead, bring it back up. Extend that foot forward, just release the foot out of the silk. We'll now find the other side. So let's trap the arch of that left foot in. Hop towards your left, hold the silk with the right as you send it across the body. Left hand to the hip, roll that left hip down. Right toes pointing forward. Grabbing back onto the silk, let's hop back underneath it, finding the supported pigeon. So let's slide that silk just past that knee if you would like. Allow it to be supported. Grabbing onto the silk, pulling away as you lunge forward. Again, you can have it just trapped at the base of that foot there. Let's slowly bring it back up. Extend that foot out. And then let's find ourselves back in the silk. So shake it out as much as you can. Once there's no folds, we'll step in front. We'll grab 6 handfuls. Step underneath and hop your booties in. Reach your arms all the way around. We'll find a little bit deeper of a twist than we found earlier. So twist towards the right. Hold the silk with that left hand. Right arm extends back. Your right foot can kick forward, but you grab it with that left hand. But again, low belly in. And everything's an option. Release that foot down. Let's twist our body over towards that left side. Hold the silk with the right hand, left arm extends. Left leg can kick forward. We grab on with that right hand. Good. If you have the foot, gently release it. Reach your arms all the way around. And then grab the silk right up over, drip it right up over the head, and just lay on back. Kick your feet into the silk. Take up as much room as you'd like here. And then just leaning your feet and your arms towards the right side. Enjoy the gentle sway of your body as it lies here in the silk. And then bring it back to center as you sway towards the left. And then bring it back to center. Allow the legs to rest whatever way it feels comfortable. Allow the arms to either rest underneath like a little pillow. But taking these next few moments for you just to rest and enjoy all the hard work that you put into your body. So as we lie here, feel free to take as much time as you'd like in your final relaxation. Again, I want to thank you for taking time to allow yourself to be challenged and practicing with me in the air. Namaste.